So we're just about to start week 2. We got a late night here. Family over most of the day, so coming at 10, 11 o'clock. We got 3 events to pick, and then we'll quickly look at the characters and get into week 2. So first we have a miner in the caves. We have the Lost Warlock and a spider plague. So let's get the miner out. And he is in the cave, so we'll just put him out right now. 3. Him and the hermit. Caves 3, miner and hermit. We also have a lost warlock and spider plague. If you hear noise behind me, I apologize. It is my tea kettle going. So, let's get the lost warlock out here. He seems to have left the inn. And got himself lost. 4-1, cliff 1. Right there, right for the elf. Lost warlock, spider plague. Let's see how many spiders in this plague. Looks like 2 heavies. 1, 2. I do need to re-randomize that. That would be fun to have different options there for that. 2, cavern 2. Yeah. Also, oh my gosh. Also, right there. It looks like this game is all for the elf today, right? So our swordsman, still needs to consult a demon, charm a snake, and find the small campfire. Okay. Where are we going to end up doing that? Right. And we bought grease for $8 and we have to sell it. That's also true. To the elf. Okay. What are we going to do here for the swords? What's his goal? What's his plan? Well, let's look at scores real quick, too. The swordsman does have 3. He scored 2 cards. He does have some prowess from the ghost. The elf has 5/5, primarily because he has gold and a great treasure. Berzerker has 1.5 from 1 great treasure. The White Knight has 4, but is a little bit stuck at the moment. And I would love to get going. Like, I would love to get the swordsman moving, because I don't want him. And he does certainly have the ability to do so with his horse. And I'm wondering if we could just maybe book it to the cliff. Because even if yeah, I'm gonna say let's. Now the other thing to keep in mind is that we can kill these. 2 of them's a little dicey. One of them is pretty good to fight. And it'd be nice to have essentially a rogue with me. I do need to get to here to check these woods. Do we just need to make it to the cliff? Do we just need to get there? So the choice is to book it through the wood or to just try to turn your quests in, right? To burn some of those quests. Uh I'm gonna say let's go. Although you also have Slither here, right? So strangely enough, he could actually meet snakes up here. I just don't like the idea of hanging around where there's literally nothing else. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go 4, 5. I'm gonna run to Deepwood 5. Done. He's just gonna book it to Deepwood 5. So that's him. The Berserker, I think, for the most part, we are looted out of the horde here. The elf, I should say. Let's do the elf next, just because I'm looking at his stuff right now. I mean, we're 6 minutes in. I yawned. I mean, we just have a riches here, tons of possibilities. I would say we're gonna grab this warlock. So that's pretty easy. We're gonna hide, move, and move to the cliff. So we're going to run up there, grab him. We only have to end a phase. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to head back to the Awful Valley. We're just going to grab him instantly. Move, Awful Valley. Done. So we should grab the Warlock at that point. Now we got the Berzerker. And I think the Berzerker would love to... Well, still wants to kill a damn dragon, for sure. But would also like to hit the shrine up. And the shrine is not far away. So I think his options right now, I think we go 1, 2, let's go to cliff 3. Let's hide and get to cliff 3. Hide, move, and move is CF3. Done. And, now we have the White Knight. And the White Knight is still looking for that shrine. I still, I don't love it. Don't love it. Where else would we go to pop a treasure location? I don't know. I mean, it's the cliff pretty much. Or the mountain. The mountain is dangerous because you got a bat there. So there you go. But I think we got day 8. So let's roll a monster roll for day 8. 2 serpents, demons. Okay. That's going to be a little awkward for the White Knight. But we can manage. And I think with serpents and demons out, he's just going to go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. He knows, and he is done. And then we have the elf and the White Knight, and so on. So the elf's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 with a hide in there. But the hide actually just doesn't matter because you're going to end up right back here again. So we're going to take the Warlock as our buddy. And we are done with the elf and the swordsman. The White Knight is going to search 2 times. We are hoping he gets everything he needs done. So we're looking for a 4-1 still. And there's his 4. Perfect. So we're going to do the shrine. Found. And now we're going to loot the shrine. The shrine has 4 treasures in it. So we're hoping for a 4, 3, 2, or 1. So let's get a nice Looks like 3 and a 4. So it looks like the fourth treasure in. So we're going to take the sixth card off the pile. It is the map of the Lost City. I do not care what it is because it meets my needs, which is to go back and do the gift exchange. And I think so. This winged demon is a little dicey for us. So he's going to appear, and we're going to burn take cover. Yeah, the winged demon is dicey, right? If it was the other demon, we're in good shape. But this guy is a little rough for us because we can't even hit him on an alerted morning star. So we're going to do the night he is done and he's hidden. Take cover is gone. We will have to deal with him later. The Berzerker hides and goes here. So he's going to, well, actually, he hides 1, 2, 3. He ends up here. Let's roll that hide. Looking for a 6. No, we're not looking for a 6. We're looking for the anti-6. What do we got? Ooh, bats. Not great. Lost. Castle in 1. Okay. All right, we can do that. Lost Castle in 1. So the elf literally walked, like, I don't know what, he's the least perceptive elf in all of history, right? He just walks up. There's a giant castle sitting there. He picks the warlock up. So we have the altar in 1. That's going to draw. Statue in 2. Adder 2. Layer in 3. Well, that's intriguing to the elf because he needs to find that damn thing. And Cairns in 5. Well, this is a rich site. Holy crap. Okay. But right now, we have a demon right there. So very interesting. We got all kinds of crap going on. Done. Nice. Okay, and I think that's it because I think everybody has moved. So, well, we have to make the call. Do we think this guy is going to actually do the thing? And the answer, I think, is so if you can survive a Power of the Pit attack. So let's say that we survive the Power of the Pit attack, right? And let's say this thing is ready. And the demon's going to hit us on a time 3, so we don't even bother the first round. But the second and subsequent rounds, he hits us on a 5. This will be flipped over, so we can play anything. But we have to play tremendous because we got to do tremendous damage. You would still be fatiguing every round because you need to play this to not get auto hit. So you could kill that demon, but you would be fatiguing every round. And you would kill him because he would not be able, he would have to, he can't undercut you. He can't flip over. It's literally how many rounds do you fatigue before you get the hit. Is it worth the 8 points? Because that's what you're going to get. You're going to get 8 prowess out of that. Is it worth the 8 prowess to fatigue every year? You're going to suffer 1 Power of the Pit attack. Now, keep in mind, the last Power of the Pit attack that I had, I called out double ones, and it was double ones, and I was killed. Blight would be a disaster. Forget, not a big deal. Rust would be a disaster. I mean, it would be okay. We could survive it for sure. Carried away disaster and fiery chasm disaster. So you're effectively saying 1, 2, 4, and 6 are bad. 4, 2, and 1 are really bad. 3 and 5 are not a big deal. 6 is and then you would kill it. I think we're just gonna sit on it. I don't feel like that's a great call. So we are going to just end the day instead and move to day 9 here. I'm going to be back in 2 seconds. I need to grab a cup. Sorry about that. Sorry. I just needed to grab a cup. That's all for my tea. I forgot it. And if I were, if I were into, oops, well, let's try that again. And if I were into video editing at all, I would edit that out, but I'm not going to worry about it. So day 9. Let's look at the Swordsman real quick. So a lot of stuff going on for the Swordsman, but no snakes here. So he's not going to get anything there. No closer to finding the small campfire. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would say that we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 1 hide. Bats aren't good. So 1, 2, 3. I think we're going to. The only thing that I'm worried about, the only thing I'd be worried about would be this guy showing up. We can't flee from him, and we're going to get a curse out of it. So let's do this. We're going to hide, and then we're going to do extra move, 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 move. And that's going to take us to the statue. Done. So that horse, I think, is paying dividends, actually. The elf is going to move to the house. That's going to turn in the warlock. He's going to move back. Well, let's think about this here momentarily. What actually is the goal? If the goal is to get to the lair, so he has a treasure cache up here anyway. And he also wants to locate the lair. Wow. He's got a lot of shit going on. Like the elf, I think this is the elf's game to win right now. So I'm going to turn the warlock back in for sure. The question then is, I would love to be able to cast Veil Walker to get to here, or do you go here and try to kill that guy, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 with an extra hide would get you up here. You can flee from this guy if you need to. So I think that's the move. I think we're going to go, we're going to do our extra hide. 1, 2, and then move to the altar like that. Done. So we're gonna be pretty bold here. We're gonna do what we can do. We have to keep in mind, by the way, when we move into these mountains, that we essentially are carrying a smoke chit around with us. So I don't think it's gonna matter because these guys are out already, but we do have to pay attention. Now the Berzerker, oh man, I don't even know what to do with the Berzerker. I think he is going to hide and search. I think he is finding cash galore here. This is good stuff. The White Knight does get a card. He has Gambler. Well, we all have to have some vices, right? But that's at the soldiers or the inn, not super close to us. I think first we are going to get out of dodge. So I think we're going to move to Ruins 1 and hide. Move to Ruins 1, and then we're going to hide. And that's going to take us out. And done. Maybe we'll draw trolls, actually. That would be good for him. I think the swordsman's the one sort of getting the short shrift here. And I think it was our last card draw sort of killing us a little bit. So, okay, on day 9, we're going to get a monster roll and get this going. Let's see what happens here on day 9. 4, giants, trolls. Swordsman will go, knowing that the giants and trolls are going to show nothing here. He's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he will hide. And he is hidden. And he is done. Now we have the elf and the berserker. So the elf is going to hide. He does. So we're going to hide. We're going to go here. We're going to drop this guy off. That's going to give us the warlock is 1 level friendlier. So the warlock is a friend. So hide, 1 move, 2 moves, 3, 4 moves. We're right there, and we are done with the elf's day and the swordsman's day. The berserker hides. Does he? He does. The berserker is going to search 3 times. We're looking for the lair now. So 4, 1, looking for the lair. Ah, that was a 4. Did you see that? That was a goddamn 4. That's 1. He has 3 of these. 3, not super useful. Now this is a locate. He finds 6-3. So he does find 6-3. Cliff. That's great. He has 1 more roll. Could we get that? No, he doesn't get it. So he is done. Nothing appears again. And now it's the White Knight turn. The White Knight is going to go here. And then he is going to hide. And he fails because we are just having that kind of damn day. And I think this pulls the double troll right there. We are having that sort of game for the White Knight. So we got 2 fights. Let's do the elf first. I think the elf is going to try to shoot this guy down. Keeping in mind that this guy is tremendous. We do light, medium, heavy damage. I think we need a 2 or 1 to kill this guy on the missile table. And we are literally, we're just going to play the ambush game, right? So we are hidden. We get to ambush. Let's roll it. We need a 1 or a 2 first to kill him. We do not get a 1 or a 2. Do we remain hidden or not? And the answer is yes, we do. This round, we have the option of fatiguing. We will fatigue, by the way. We're going to play a move and, right? So we're going to fatigue. We're going to commit to fatiguing. 1 or a 2. 1 or a 2. Nope, no 1 or 2. Do we remain hidden or not? We do. So then we got 2 more shots, and we have to fatigue 1. We'll fatigue this fight. We have 2 shots now. 1 or a 2. 2, and we get them. Done. That's worth 8 points for the elf. Let's mark it down right now. That puts him sort of on the board there, so that's cool. He does get a point. He gets 8 prowess. The demon goes to the Deadpool here up top. And he is done with the day with only 1 fatigue. So that is not a terrible round for him. This is going to be a little dicier, I think, for our big guy. So we got 2 trolls on our sheet. We have a weapon which is not readied. The trolls are clunky on this side for sure. We do not need to play big damage to hit them, to kill them. Ideally, I mean, this round, we're just going to do what we need to do and try to not be hit. Remember, our weapon is longer, so that's cool. Round 1. So that guy right there, we're going to hope for a 1 or 4. Let's get this done. 1. Perfect. So he goes down there. He lines up. Who flips? Does he flip? It's not going to matter, actually. Does the bottom guy flip? No. No one flips. Our weapon hits first. That guy is killed. Done. This guy misses. We have to fatigue a move. And we will. We'll fatigue our tremendous move. Our weapon is not readied. Our weapon is not readied. Lock that down. I'm going to play the M4 again, and we'll see what happens if this guy... so we're aiming at that guy, of course, right? We're looking for a 1 or a 4 again. We get a 2, so he does not... Now he flips over, maybe. He does not flip. Ugh, okay. So no good comes of that. We have to fatigue again. So now it starts getting dicier because now we're gonna get, we're gonna tire out. But our weapon has flipped, so that changes our universe. The reason is we're gonna hit on a 3, right? We're gonna be faster no matter what side he's on, and we're gonna undercut him no matter what side he's on. What that means is we don't even have to play a move this time. We can just play this guy right there. So he goes to 6. He goes down below. Does this troll flip or not? He does not. So what happens is he's going to auto hit us because we didn't play a move. Having said that, we hit him on a time 3 first, doing heavy damage, and we kill him. So that's 15 notoriety for the White Knight. Prowess, I should say. Those go to the dead pool. We are going to score Troll Slayer. And Troll Slayer, does it give us anything else? We might get guts or something. Troll Slayer. Kill any troll. You gain 1 VP and a troll's image. If you take it to... Oh, we could have placed a visitor. Son of a bitch. Okay, well... Sure. I'll take the crown. Heck with it. I'm going to take the crown. I'm going to put her in the chapel. Why? She doesn't like me. I don't like her, but I might be able to get her to give me a thing here. So I'm going to take, and I'm not going to, so I'm going to do WK. I'm going to have troll innards to visitor. Now, what's the chance I remember that? And that will give me, if I do it, a troll's blood potion, which will give me 6 free rests, instantaneous free rests. But I do score Troll Slayer no matter what. It doesn't matter if I take the thing back or not. So we're going to dump Troll Slayer. And that's good. So I think... well, we have gift exchange. I just erased gift exchange. I'm sorry. That was my fault. You can tell I'm making a ton of mistakes. I haven't done the 4-player game in quite a while. So be it. But I think that's the end of the day. I think we are good to go today. And technically, none of these guys are actually unhidden yet. You're not unhidden until you go during the day. So if someone goes before you and you happen to be hidden, well, you cannot yet be jumped. So let's see what we got here. Lost Warlock's off the board. Got 2 points there. The elf has 3 cards. And again, I'm not going to keep score real time like I do on solo runs because it's clunky, and the White Knight has 2 cards right now. But we will check in here midweek just to see. So let's do our White Knight first. Well, let's get a card for him because he did turn. He has Explore the Cliff. I mean, that's not bad. Since it's close-ish, I suppose. So I think our White Knight is going to go move, move, move back to the chapel. He's going to execute a single trade phase to do gift exchange. That's his goal. So that's his goal. The Swordsman. You shoot for the lair. He hides. He does an extra move to the lair. Search, search, search. Maybe try to grab a treasure or 2, right? I think so. I think so. I think the elf really could use to rest a little bit, but I think the elf is going to obviously do his extra hide phase. And then he is going to search because he's looking to locate that treasure cache before anything else. But I think we're going to pull a rest, though, because we need to start getting chits back. So we will do 3 searches and a rest. The Berzerker has not yet found the lair. And I think he would like to find the lair. And I think he would like to pop a dragon. So for day 10, that's what we're doing. And what do we got for day 10? Let's get a 1, says the Berzerker. No, we get a 2. Serpents and demons again. All the demons are out. So not much going on. I think the Swordsman would like to go first because he's going to want to try to find that thing first. So the Swordsman's going to wander in. Now he's going to try to be hidden. He doesn't want to give the Berzerker the location of this lair. So he wanders in there and he gets 3 searches. So let's do 3 locates. This is the first locate. It is a 1. He will take discovered chits, so he's going to find the lair first pop. He has 2 loots now. I like that. I like that a lot. 2 loots for our rogue. First is the 4th card. Gripping Dust. Weapon is alerted. That's 1. And he gets 1 more loot before the end of his turn. And he gets the 4th card again. Handy Gloves. That is absolutely not bad for him. I wish these were a little different. I don't love. Handy Gloves is pretty good for him. His M3 is a terrible chit normally. And a great one now, because now he has an M3 chit with no asterisks. So aside from this is now his 2nd best fight chit right here. So very nice. So he is done. And that is his day. Now we have the elf. And what is our elf doing? The elf's going to hide. He's going to search. So let's do the hide first. He fails. I don't think it's going to matter. So that's his hide. And he's got, what, 4 searches? No, 3 searches and a rest. Let's just pop the rest here. He's going to rest. That. And then we've got 3 searches. So let's get 3 searches in. We're looking for a 4 or a 1 to find the castle. That's 1 fail. That is 2 fails. Come on, Elf. You got this. Nope, 3 fails. He finds nothing. Nothing appears because the altar's already cleaned out, thanks to him. The White Knight heads back 1, 2, 3 to the chapel. And now he's going to execute a trade phase to turn in gift exchange. So let's see what the order has. The order has a Withered Claw, totally pointless, and a Book of Lore. We are going to turn, obviously, our gift in here. Here. Return the map in for the Book of Lore, simply for the cash. So we do have the Book of Lore now. We do score gift exchange. That's another point. We took our treasure, and that is done. And he is done. And we are going to I suppose, though the crow is unfriendly, we will meet with her. And again, my rule for all that is you have to at least roll a no deal. 4. He gets an insult. So the crow's not going to make his stuff for him. Oh, and he does get an extra rest phase. So we're going to execute this extra rest phase. And that'll bring that chit back. So he does not get the innards made into a potion as of yet. Does anything appear? No. At the chapel. No, it does not. So he is done. So that's another point for our big guy here. So he scored 3 card points. So not bad for being stuck on that side of the map here for quite a bit. The Berserk still not found the shrine, or the lair, right? No, he hasn't found the lair. He has a hide and 3 searches. These guys are getting super lucky on the treasure locations. That is a find. So he finds it. So first thing, he finds it also. So he has the lair, and he's popped the lair. He gets 2 loots on the lair. This is actually pretty cool for him. Ooh, I don't like that, though. 6 is not going to cut it. That is not a loot. 3 is, though. So he gets a 3rd card on the deck, and he gets the golden icon. Holy crap, that is re-goddamn ridiculous. He can carry it, but that's going to make his life super difficult. What do we do with that? Holy crap. Okay. Oh, I don't know what I want to do with that. There's certain treasures where you just go, I don't even know why that's in the game. Man, I think so. He can carry it. He can only play his T6 right now with that in play. So he can only play his T6 move, which really makes his life super hard. I'm wondering, I think he's found the cliff, right? He's found this passage. I'm wondering if he doesn't try to literally book it out of here and head straight to the house and sell that thing instantly. Just try to just dump it. And if worse comes to worse, I hate to say this. I mean, the only problem would be bats. Bats would suck for him. So the only other thing which we know is 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I don't like. That's a little bit of a long haul. And all you'd be doing, you would have these guys to hire. That's largely why you would go all the way back there, is to hire a little mini army of rogues. Now maybe you do that. If you could hire all the way down to the, that would be a great. I mean, you can kill most everything in the game, anyways. The Berzerker. So the option would be to 1, 2, 3, 4. You could run it. You could literally run back. And the reason you could do that, the only reason you could do that, is because you know these guys can't show up because they are here. Right? So this smoke chit is pointless. You could go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 days. 1, 2, 3, 3 days. Anyway, that is all premature. I think I get one more shot at this thing. I'm going to hold that for now until I think about it. And he gets nothing the last one. So he is done. And nothing appears because there is nothing to appear. I think that's it. I think that's the whole day for us. So Gambler, Explore the Cliff. We did get Giant Slayer as our extra card there. So I'm trying to figure out who's what and what we're trying to accomplish. But first, I did say we might check in on scores. So let's do that. So the swordsman has 2 cards. He has 6 prowess. But that now falls behind everybody else. So the swordsman, and you'll have to excuse the background here as I'm trying to figure out, has 0 prowess right now. He has 0 gold, no great treasures, no spells. So his score drops to 2 actually midweek. So the swordsman's at 2. The elf has 3 points in cards. He has 15 gold, and I think that stands as the most gold. Yes, 15 gold. That's 2 points of gold. He has a great treasure, 1.5. So now he has 6.5 points. So he's gained a point this so far these first few days. The Berzerker. Oh, actually, at the very moment it is right now. That's not true. The elf actually loses a point in great treasures, or half a point, I should say. So he only has 6 points. And the Berzerker has 2 points in great treasures because the Berzerker is outright winning great treasures right now. But otherwise not doing anything because the Berzerker has the golden icon up here. You'll see this guy right there. Which I don't know if I want to keep or not. Finally, the White Knight has the most prowess. He has 3 cards. He does have enough gold to score. And so he's actually up to 6 points also. And so after 10 days, our scores are 6, 6, 2, 2. White Knight and the Elf are in the lead here for the time being. And the White Knight's doing great for sort of, like I said, being stuck over here for as long as he has been. So, what the hell is next? This is the weird. This is sort of gets clunky, right? So, the swordsman. There's how many treasures left? There are 4 treasures left. I think the swordsman is going to search. He's going to loot 4 times, and he's going to ensure that he goes first. And then he's going to try to get a couple more treasures out, and then he's going to rethink what he's doing. The elf did not find what he needed to find, so he's going to hide, search, and I think rest one again. Remember that the elf doesn't draw sound chits. The Berzerker has to make a call right now. 100 gold probably wins him gold. Probably, bam, he's 2 points in gold, done. So that would bring him up to 4 points. It would drop the elf to 5 points. So the question is, where can you sell this damn thing the fastest? And the question, well, okay, so there's two options. One is the fastest. That would be literally this, right? He just goes one. This is a day. His danger would be grabbing bats. If you grab bats, you're unhidden. You have to essentially give up your guy, and then you're still taking hits. Because he doesn't have any get out of jail free cards. So he goes there one day, second day goes, sells at the soldiers, and has $100 in the bank. And then what do you do with that? Don't know. Barely matters. Since you're going to get a lot of your points now, just you're going to get 4 of your points off of great treasures and gold. Then I would go on a killing spree if I could and try to get another 2 points off of prowess, or 1 point, just steal one away. And then you're at 5 or 6 before you even clear a card. The other option is to go here and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you know these guys aren't in play, this smoke chit, the horde, the dragon could show right here, but you don't care. Then you go 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. I don't know if I want to end up unhidden in something I don't know about. I might stop here and hide. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're back at the inn. You sell this, and then for $100, you can probably hire all the way. Where the hell these? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure how that happened, but it did. You can probably hire a whole gaggle of rogues. Now, do we want to hire a gaggle of rogues? That is a great damn question. It's a great question. I tell you what we are going to do. We're going to pop natives up here. I'm going to drag the Lancers to the chapel. Done. And that way I don't have to worry about that. And I will have done that, we'll say yesterday, and I will pull a card. And that gives him an option or two. He gets lucky day. Play to reroll. Okay. If you hire the whole gaggle of rogues, let's say, because that's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to take 1 day, 2 days, 3 days to get there. What day is it then? You will probably hire them at the end of the week. So you will have the whole rogues or some group of rogues until the end of the game. And then what do you do? I'd say you still kill some damn dragons if you can manage. He still wants to locate the shrine. So this is sort of short. This is the short way. 1 day, 2 days. Grab this, sell it. Then I'd head into here probably. Try to kill these guys with your one rogue. Because your one rogue can take one of these dudes. And then you could probably manage the other. That's going to give you another point. Oh, man, I don't know, right? This is a long haul. This is 4 days and then another couple days back to hire guys, which really, I mean, they're fine. It's not a bad idea. But what are you gaining out of hiring them other than, like a little death crew to go and easily kill your dragon and so on and so forth? The other thing you have going on is ultimately you want to get that shrine if you're going to do that. And you still want to get the damn dragon, too. Man, I don't know. The Berzerker right now has the interesting choice. This is the choice that could make or break him. You either run down for 4 days and then back. You know what? I think it's too long a haul. I think we're going to go to the altar. So I'm going to say we head to the altar. So we move, altar. And we have an extra rest phase. So we're going to do that first. Oh, we don't need it. So whatever. Okay. The elf has a play. He has a play. He has a play. The white knight does not have a play on day 11. So I think the knight has Giant Slayer, Explore the Cliff, and Gambler. So I think what I would like to do, I am going to execute a trade phase that is going to sell. So I'm going to do my extra rest. Done. That's first. We're going to execute a trade phase second. That's going to sell this book of lore. That'll give me 21 gold. My options at that point. My options at that point are to hire. I could hire someone. I could hire for what? For if I get a 4, 3, 2, or 1 on a trade on a hire roll, I can get this knight, and this knight is going to help me with these guys for sure. And he's absolutely going to help me with, more importantly, the bat, because the bat can't do enough damage to kill him. So I think I'm going to do that. I think that's my goal. So I'm going to trade to sell. I'm then going to fire 3 more hires. We are going to talk to the crone just to see if we can't get her to make the potion again. And we are done for the day. So I think I have day 11s for everyone. Let's get to it. So very interesting second week here. This is starting to heat up a little bit for me with some interesting choices. But let's see what the monster roll is, because that's going to really change. Spiders and imp. Oh, the statue will probably pop. It will too. Okay. I think not knowing. I mean, we have to assume that we don't know what we're going to do. He's going to go first, though. So he's going to pop first. And he is searching 4 times. He's trying to loot the hell out of this place. So we're going to loot the lair 4 more times. We need a 4, 3, 2, or 1. I think 5 is not good. That's 1. 2, he gets the second treasure in the pile. Nice. Girdle of Energy. Okay. Play up to 3 effort asterisks. Sure. So that's the second one. This is the third one. That's no. And the last. It's not going to get anything either. Nothing. But now a lot of stuff pops. This guy pops here. So they're hemmed in now, these two. So we have, if you see, we got this guy, and Patter is going to draw this guy. So a little dicey all of a sudden here in the cliff. So we are done. We do have Consult Demon, so I do think that's another thing he needs to do. But he is done. So let's see what the rest of the order is today. Berzerker is next. And so none of them appeared on him, though, which is good for the Swordsman. The Berzerker is next. The Berzerker is making a big old run for it. Unfortunately, I think that's going to draw every flippin' thing to him, which is going to suck for him. Because he is indeed unhidden. Ugh, not good. Not good at all. That I did not anticipate. I was like, well, the altar's clear. If we get a bat, we might have to deal with it. That is a little bit of a rough haul. The elf is next. I think the elf is hiding, right? Yeah, he's hiding. He is not hiding, and he is blocked. So the elf is done. The elf's stuck there too. And now the white knight is going to extra rest, so he pulls back that chit. He is going to trade with his buds. So that means selling this back to the order, actually, for $10. So he's going to get $10 here. Done. And he's going to try to hire now 3 times. So he's friendly. He has 3 hires. He subtracts 1 from this also. So he's looking for a 4, 3, 2, or 1 to pay $16 for his guy. That is not enough. That's 1 of the 3. That is 2 of the 3. There you go. Price times 2. He's going to take minus 16. So total of minus 6. We had 14 to this, 25. He gets order 3 until day 25. And that is pretty sweet. Actually, we should have checked to see if he should have bought like a war horse. That would be sort of an interesting question too, right? Do you buy a war horse when you're here? Because I think they're super expensive. Yeah, like he's $20. That is a $20 war horse. It's great. Yeah, that guy can't carry jack. Gives you a tremendous and armored creature to deal with, and it's like a dragon, effectively. He's also going to talk to the crone. The crone is unfriendly. He's actually looking for a 4, 3, 2, or 1, and he does get it. So now he has a potion of rest. So that's going to convert. So now we made these little cards up. Here, they're tiny, unfortunately. Troll blood. Instant. 6 rest, which is sort of cool. We'll just put it right here. I just want a reminder that we have it, and we are done. Does anyone show up at... I don't think anybody shows up at anything. We need campfires. Oh, okay. Well, this happened. And right now, the elf and... So I think what's going to happen is, I think... So let's see, how do we put this this fighty thing here? So we got these two. So we'll drag these guys into the middle. How's that? So we got these guys right here. We got them in the middle, in between our two, Berzerker and Elf. The Berzerker does have a buddy, so we'll put a buddy sheet here. We'll put a buddy sheet for now here. I'm going to typically move it, but this is reasonably important for both these characters. And I am not sure that the elf's not going to run. He doesn't want his wood sprite to die. That's for sure. He's unready too, so everything's sort of unready, which sort of sucks a little bit. So I think that the Berzerker will lure him to his sheet, because I think this is an auto win for this guy. The Berzerker's not going to get killed by any of these guys on round 1. But I don't think he's going to take them either. Like, I don't think he's going to suck these guys up. I think he's going to sort of wait and go, hey, elf buddy, what are we doing? The elf's like, I don't know what we're doing either. So I think we're going to randomly assign these 2 creatures. So first one will be the imp. 1, 2, 3 goes to the left. That's the elf. 4, 5, 6 goes to the Berzerker. So the imp is going to be on the Berzerker. And the spider is going to be on the elf. So the elf could run if he wanted to. The elf is going to take the dude onto his buddy sheet here. So the elf is going to take, so I do have another buddy sheet for the wood sprite. So I think we're going to do that. So the wood sprite's going to take this on his sheet. So he cannot ready. I think the rogue is safe. He can't kill me. He can curse me, and that's going to super suck. I don't like that at all. That's one where I wish, he's like, man, elf, you could help me out there, buddy. But okay. I see how this is going to go. We can't guarantee a hit. We're just going to play an H5. We can't. If he flips over, we can do a 4. I think. Sure, I'll play a 4. We can cancel 1 curse because we got the amulet. So that's what I'm going to do, right? The amulet's going to be active. So we're activating the amulet. The elf will ready his bow because he has no one on his sheet. So he's going to ready the bow, and he will play the bow with a light attack. And where is he going to play this thing? He's going to play it here. Doesn't really matter since it's going to hit on time 1. So that's what we got. That's what we're playing for both of these guys. So let's do these left to right. Where's that spider going to go? Spider's going to stay right here. That sort of sucks because that's going to eat the damn wood sprite. Spider's not going to flip. The elf is going to get the shot first. But as it is a... Oh, we should have used the alchemist mixture. You know what? I'm going to let him do that. I'm going to let him use the alchemist mixture because this guy's tremendous. So instead of writing the bow, he readies the alchemist mixture, right? This guy's tremendous, and he's going to, he needs to die pretty much. And the alchemist mixture is not super useful for us otherwise. So he still needs to roll though. Medium, heavy, tremendous plus. That's great. We still can't go. We can only go -1 level. I still think it's a 4, 3, 2, or 1 instead of a 2 or 1. So 4, 3, 2, or 1, and we will kill him with the alchemist mixture. No. So the alchemist mixture is gone. This guy is killed. That's that. And the elf finds himself with no buddy. That really blows for him because that thing was awesome for him. So the wood sprite is dead. We're deleting it. Delete the sparrow. This treasure goes back to the warlock. Although, do we get to continue using it or not? I actually don't know that. I rarely use these things. Let me see real quick. Let's look that thing up super quick. I know generally potions last the day. And the other thing is, yeah, so potions last the day. I know that much. Daylight, using tables, instant rest. Boots weapon. One target per round of combat until midnight. When it expires, done, done, done. There you go. Okay. So, all right, good enough. So we still have it. It is what it is. So we still have it. But he still ate our dude. So done. Over here. This little mini fight. Where does this guy end up? 4. So he's going to line right the hell up. And not flip. And so what's going to happen is he goes first. He does heavy damage. He kills the spider. So the Berzerker gets a spider kill. Over here. Ideally, we want this damn imp to flip. But we wouldn't mind him. Nope, he does not. He goes there. Does he flip? We hope. Hope, hope, hope. Flip, flip, flipping, flipping. No, no flipping. Okay. He's going to hit us with a curse. We're going to miss. We have to fatigue also a move. So we're going to fatigue this move, and then we're going to roll on the curse table. And it doesn't really matter. We're going to get 6 disgust. Fame is worthless, but that is canceled by this guy. And I think the amulet goes away instantaneously. Because I think it cancels a single curse as it says on the card. Let's take a quick check. You know what we're going to do? We don't have to use it right away. We can choose later. So we're going to take disgust for now. So let's just write disgust. So we have disgust. We are in this state right now. So this guy is unassigned here. We are going to lure him to this sheet. Done. Otherwise, he's assigned to us, and we don't want that. This guy gets pretty much reassigned randomly. The elf wouldn't mind him on the Berzerker, but he's on the elf. And we don't automatically hit. That's actually the problem with this, is that we don't auto hit anything with this. So that's the clunky part of this thing. Interesting. So it wouldn't have mattered. And if we didn't roll a 6, we technically wouldn't have hit on the last one. Although, having said that, at that point, we just put it across. I would assume we covered the move of the dude. So what we're going to do in this case is going to be the same thing. We are going to cover our move. And we don't have to do any better than that. In fact, what we'll do is we'll do this, because we are killed if we're hit. So We will let him intercept swing here. And we'll play like that. So we have the Alchemist Mixture. We're tossing it. The Berzerker had to fatigue, which he did. I mean, he missed, so his weapon is readied. If this guy flips, he potentially kills our dude. So that is important to note. We could flip him to this side, in which case now there you go. So that's how we're going to play that. I am going to play a tremendous. I'm going to play on the elf's sheet. Primarily because it'd be nice to grab that kill. But also just because I think this guy is mostly safe on this side. So, okay, we start over here. Let's see what happens. The spider goes 3, so that means he drops down 1. So he is going to intercept that elf. For sure. We're going to hit. He's going to miss. So we might as well just take him off the sheet because he misses entirely right now. So he is done. The elf is going to hit. The elf is doing medium star damage. So we can't go more than -4. I'm sorry, 4, 3, 2, 1. We can't go more than -1. So let's roll. We blow it. It sucks. He hits us. Intercepts. It is destroyed. We are going to take harm. We do give 11 gold, by the way, so we're going to take the 11 gold, assuming we live. So the golden armband is toast. It is destroyed. We actually take a wound. We are going to wound. I move L3. We might run. Like, he might not stick around for this. So he's done over here. Now, he can't run, by the way, because the spider just tagged him. Now we will hit automatically, but we still need to roll a 4, 3, 2, or 1, and we have not had much luck doing it. Let's go over here to our buddy. I think our buddy wins this. That's why I like this swordsman, because he actually is more useful than you think. He goes down there. Does this guy flip or not? He does not. He's going to hit. He's going to curse this guy. But I don't know that any curses really matter on our boy here. Ashes. Targets recorded gold are useless. No, not a big deal. So we're done over here. Over here, we've smashed this thing. We'll delete it. Done. The elf is now picked up. The Berzerker is indeed going to... still going to play. We'd have been killed if we hadn't had the armband, so that's cool. And I suppose we're just going to cover... We should have done it before. We're just going to cover the elf's move, actually. Well, do we care? Does he care if the elf dies? Does the Berzerker give a crap? He's friendly with the rogues and lancers. No enemy with the... You know what? No, we're just going to... I don't want him on my sheet, so I'm good, but I don't necessarily need to cover his move and protect him. Well, I don't want him on my sheet. That's really what it comes down to. So we're going to play right there. Done. I don't want the elf dying and leaving the spider to me. Let's see where this spider is going to go. 1. So the spider goes down there. Spider doesn't flip. He just goes right down there. The elf will still hit the spider because he's still fighting a ×3. He does not do enough damage to kill it, but the spider misses the elf. I'm going to put him right up there again. Down here, 2, so he goes down there. Does he flip? He does not. We are cursed again. But that's the first round where nothing happens. Oh, we can't. The combat can't end. This guy's going to eat him. So done. So I am going to. I mean, I'll cover his move again, I suppose. Same thing here. We're just going to let that one roll. Oop, sorry. One die. Can't do it. But yeah, this combat is just going to continue to go until we kill this spider. So he stays up top. The elf does hit him again with the alchemist mixture, and he will kill it this time. So he does take the 6 points, and he is done there. I'll take this back to my sheet. We miss. Down here, let's see what happens. We got a 6, so he is not going to... Does he flip them? And he does not. So we're going to drag this over here, and then we're going to play a heavy also, and we'll just play it there. And then this last round, let's see who hits this thing. 5. So he's going to drop 1. Does he flip? He does. So he does flip. He's going to miss this guy. The elf's going to hit him. He's the only one that hits him. I think the elf is going to be okay in terms of the missile roll. He is. And so the elf gets 2 of these guys, and we get 1. So it looks like 10 total for the elf prowess. And for the Berzerker, and we'll take our chit back. It was a messy fight in terms of chits all over the place. This goes to the Warlock, so let's go put that back on the Warlock's card right there. Done. We got no guy again. We have to pay attention to that. That's a little clunky. This, I'm going to unlock it, drag it over here. And our guy acquitted himself very well. Very well, actually. I think he did great. We do get 3 points here. So we're on target, and then we're going to cancel the disgust with the amulet. So the amulet's going to go to the shaman. And so no disgust for us today. We are done. And and I played I played this H4. That's actually not playable. So I screwed that up, but that's fine. The only chit he could have played would be that one. Having said that, we were hit once, so it didn't really play out in any case. And we wouldn't even play to fatigue, strangely enough. So I don't think it mattered. We did screw that up, though. You know, remembering that the whole thing that predicated this mess was that stupid golden icon. So that was quite the battle there. All right. So we're good there. Do we have anything else going on here? I don't think we do. I think those are the fights that we had, and I think the fights are over. There's no bounties. Yeah. So, okay. Layers down to 3 treasures. The swordsman needs to sort of get a life here. I think the swordsman is going to go 1, 2. Man, everything's cleared the hell out. So where can he go? So that's the problem. Is having a dozen treasures or something doesn't necessarily do me a whole ton of good. But what I'm going to do is I am going to go 1, 2 into the borderland, and then I'm going to hide 2 times. So I'm going to move to the borderland. I'm going to hide 2 times. Done. Oh, and actually I get an extra move. So one of my moves is extra. So that's going to give me a chance to do an extra rest. So we're going to do that. I'm going to try to pick up Consult Demon and maybe Snake Charmer going in there. Whew, what does the elf need to do? The elf has not found his site yet. He did not find his site at all. He got blocked, in fact, yesterday. So he didn't do jack all there. So he's going to do it 1, 2, 3. Let's just do 4 and try to get out of dodge. Keeping in mind, he does not have peace with nature again. So he has to pay a specific mind to what's going on. And if he needs to fire a gold. The Berzerker survived what I thought was a pretty bad shot there. He's going to go 2. So we're going to move into the valley. We are going to hide once, move to the house. I'm going to try to trade with our guys, with the soldiers. Going to use Lucky Day, I think, if I need to. And if I can trade at all, I'm going to sell both of these for 134 bucks. The knight has a buddy. So what are we doing now? The knight is going to head to do the rest of his work here. Do I want to turn any of these in that night or not? I think I certainly can explore the cliff. I probably can get to the soldiers. I don't know where a giant is going to pop, except in the crags, which I've already seen a giant in the crags. Giants are easy kills, but I don't know that this is going to be. I don't know that this is an easy card to fulfill. So I'm going to turn in Giant Slayer and try again, and I get Spider Slayer. That might be easier given the board, but we just killed a bunch of spiders too, so keep that in mind. So I think the White Knight goes, he hides and goes 1, 2, 3 into Ruins 1. Hide, move, move, move. Ruins 1. I get an extra rest if I need it. Make this a tiny bit bigger. And that's our day 12. Let's get a monster roll for day 12. Let's see what is cooking. 3 ogres, wolves, goblins, octopus. The swordsman will go 1, 2, knowing what he knows. He's going to hide. Yeah, nothing's going to appear. He's going to take a rest. And I think we are going to rest this guy, and we're going to push this here. And he is done. Our elf Hiding once, searching 3 times. Or 4 times, actually. Hiding once. She does. He does. Searching 4 times. We're looking for a locate. That's a fail. That's 1. That is a success. Done. So we're going to score the cash. That is another point. That's our 4th card for the elf. So that's pretty cool. And we also get a large treasure out of it. So we can draw from the random treasure pile here. And that's going to go to the elf. The flying carpet. Now, the only problem with the flying carpet is it's medium, and so we have pretty much the same damn problem. Oh, it is not a problem. Holy shit. Well, I will. All right. Now, we also find the altar with that. So that's our second find. So we have 2 loots also. So we have purple magic. Where's our magic carpet here, boys? That's hurricane winds. That is a broomstick. Shoes of stealth, 7 league boots. Are you mean to tell me we do not have? You mean to tell me we actually don't have a magic carpet shit here? Come on. These guys have thought of everything, but not that thing. All right, well, so be it. The fly L1, we have a fly T1. That's not cool. Flying carpet. There we go. It's not a magic carpet. It's a flying carpet. We have a chit now because we have purple. So we have a purple magic. We have a flying carpet. We now have a fly M2 that we can carry all our shit all the time, with the caveat that so that's not bad, but the only problem is we have to fly. When we leave, we're going to be flying, not walking. So it's a little dicier. Nonetheless, I think we keep this shit. Plus, we get 2 loots for the altar now. So I'm going to take those 2 loots. And that's a 1. So we literally take the 3rd card, the top one in the treasure pile, is the Bejeweled Dwarven Vest. Definitely gonna take it. Intercepts thrust. That's 1 loot. And again, we have a medium move chit now all of a sudden. So, and the second one. So 5, we have 2, 3, 4. We take the 4th card, and it's the Blasted Jewel. Now that one is going to overwhelm us weight-wise. So that one goes back here. And that is the elf. The elf, I think the elf really made a little bit of a score there. Treasure cache is done for him, which he just found treasure cache. And he gets another card. Right? So done. Okay, next. That's sort of fascinating. Does anything show up? No, nothing, because this is matter. No, it's all caves. Caves is the bad place. The Berzerker is going to do his thing. He's going to move into the house, which he does. He's hiding, so is he hidden or not? He is. Done. He's going to trade with the soldiers. The patrol's going to show up, by the way. We are trading with the soldiers. Patrols will have showed up. All we need to do, they're neutral with us. We just need to not get the trouble result effectively. And we don't. So we are trading with the soldiers. We are selling them those two treasures for the total of 134 bucks. So the Berzerker gets 134. I think that's going to take him to 2 in gold. Now all my totals are going to be off here for my scores. And that's it. The patrol shows they are unfriendly with our Berzerker, but we are hidden. And we're keeping the tabard just to have one treasure effectively, one great treasure still. I think the Berzerker is done now. And he's got to rethink what he's doing. The White Knight is marching here. And hiding. And he does. And he is hidden with his buddy. Does anything appear? I don't think so. I think 3, 2, or 1. Yeah, 3 is right there. We don't have anything like that here. And that is our day. So I think I am going to recheck. Let's recheck the scores because that was pretty eventful today. So let's check the scores real quick. So the Swordsman still has the 2 points, and I think he's stuck there for now. But the elf has 4 points in cards. He only has 26 gold. Is that going to hold him up for gold? I think it does. So he has a point of gold and 1.5 great treasures. 1.5 again. So that is 6.5 he has. 6.5. The Berzerker's made a little bit of a move. Still has no points in cards. But he does have 2 points in gold, and he has 1.5 points in great treasures. So 3.5 points for him. I say made a move. He's definitely done okay, but he's sort of lagging in prowess at the moment, right? That would be my take on him. The White Knight has 3 points in cards, 2 points in prowess. That's it, though. No more like his gold, no more gold. So he's down to 5 points. So our new scores, I think, look like that. The elf gets a take cover card to replace what he had previous. The cash. And as we head into the last couple days of the week, the elf's ahead 6.5 to 5 to 3.5 to 2. So we got 2 days left in the week. Let's see if we can do what we need to do. I think the swordsman is going to just march into the shrine. So he moves to the shrine. Done. And he's going to pop, I hope, Consult Demon. And I'll have to look at the rewards for Consult Demon. but that's going to be his goal. The elf still needs to find the lair. He can only play, keep in mind that he's sort of stuck. These chits, I'm going to overturn this chit just so I can remember it, that it's not playable. But he's got this guy, and this guy is as fast as anything else he has. So pretty powerful in that sense. But what are we trying to do? What's the goal? We have something purchased. We have to locate the lair also. So I think do we find the cliff? No, we don't have the cliff. We don't have this guy found. So we could move 1, 2, and then search 2 times, hoping to find this to get down to the lair. If anything super dangerous is going to show, we could pop a gold magic to not pop it. And then I think what I have to do is I have to look for if I want to get merchant done because I bought it here. I bought whatever. I bought the item there. I need to get another location. I could go to the guard and sell it there and pop merchant also. And we can fly, so yay! So it's easier to do all that. Let's go to 6. I suppose the only other question is, do we feel the need to? The altar has 2 cards left. The lair has 3 cards left. I say we just make the move now. We're going to move to 6, so we're going to hide, of course. Move to 6, then search and search, hoping to locate the secret path or passage, actually. Berzerker's got cash floating, just flowing. All the cash. I think he's going to hide and move to the spiders. Done. We'll try to hire our guy tomorrow to finish out. White Knight. Not in a great position here. What are we trying to do for the White Knight? I think I would love to get to. Would love to get to the cliff. I would love to see if a spider might not appear up here. Although I think Stink is already taken, so I don't know. Is there another one that will draw a spider? Dank, Stink, and Patter. Stink is taken. Maybe Dank is here? We can hide. We can probably kill 1 or 2 of these guys. I don't want more bats to appear, pretty much, is sort of my take. I say what we're going to do is we're going to hide 3 times and then move to the dragons. Done. That's going to be our day 13. And that's day 13 ready to roll here. I think the swordsman wants to go first. But we need a monster roll first. Let's get a monster roll up. 5 spiders, imps. Okay? Swordsman's going to go first. He just walks in. And he is done. Demon blocks him. Nothing appears. He's done. Berzerker's going to go next. The Berzerker is going to hide once and move into the spiders. He's looking to utilize his guy effectively to clear the spider plague. So we hide and we move into the spiders. And he needs to check what the hell is going to pop. Roar, so potentially dragons, and 6 or trolls, and stink. So trolls. It's a little ugly, not ideal. The elf is going to move into the middle here. He's going to hide. And he is not, he's hidden. And he's going to search 2 times. We're looking for a 3, 2, or 1. That almost turned. He doesn't get it. Does he get it now? No. He doesn't find anything. What he does get is this spider in that spot. And we are done with the elf's turn. White Knight hides 3 times and then walks into there. Let's see if those 3 are enough. 1 is not enough. That's a fail. 2 is enough. So we are hidden and we are in there and nothing else appears because it's spiders. So I think we are done. So what we're going to do first is we're going to see what Consult Demon's going to do for us. Consult Demon. End your day unhidden in the same clearing as a demon. Blocked. Earn 1 VP and you get a boon. So right there, the Swordsman scores. So we scored Consult 1. Done. So he has 3 points now from the cards. What is the other boon that we want? Amulet. Change of Heart. You can discard any quest in your hand and replace it with anyone from the discard pile. Or Dark Desires. Look at the chits in any hex or the treasures in any pile. In addition, your first phase mark can be a teleport to a random clearing in any hex. Demonic Lore. Gain either a magic V4 or a random black magic spell and convert a chit. So all those are interesting. What would you take? Right, that's one question. What would you take from the discard pile? That's a great question. Lost Pouch. Right? You could take Lost Pouch, but that's just cash. We could also take the spell. And that would be super weird, but we could take the spell. And we could convert a chit. Do we need 2 fight L2s? Don't know. Good question. I say we... Yeah. Or we could take this L3 and turn it into a 3. I say... I'm going to take the VP, of course. I'm going to take the spell. And the reason is because that's going to give me 2 points right off the bat. Until someone else learns a damn spell, we are ahead. So we get Consult Demon. That's gone. We've scored the point. We're going to take our spell here. So let's get the objects out. Let's get the type 5s. And we'll put it right down the bottom there where we cleared some space out. So I got to figure out random order. And we shuffle, 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 shuffle. And let's draw one. Ancient Pact. Pay a gold and you get a goblin. And it's a summon. And remember that the summons all have some wacky extra rules now to make them a little more. They draw someone off your sheet. Now it's pay a gold, little clunky. And we're going to convert a chit. So what I'm going to do is I am going to grab... well, the Witch King has lots of black chits for sure. The Witch has black chits. Let's see. Let's see if the Witch can get us a black 3. She can. Done. So we are going to take this chit and replace it with that one. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to flip it. And, I mean, it's not, I mean, you know, I just don't want to lose that chit if I don't know how it would revert. Now, the only problem is we're not casting this. Like, there's no good play. Like, we can't just cast it. We only got one chit, right? Maybe we should not have done that. I think it's mostly, to make sort of a points move more than anything else. And that's okay. I think we have a chit that we can play for that. I think we're good to go. So he is done. That is his day. Does the elf have a fight? No. Does the Berzerker have a fight? Yes, he does. Let's do the Berzerker right now. So here's the Berzerker. So I think what we're going to do is the Berzerker is going to sneak up on this dude. Doesn't matter what we play, really, because I don't think, even if he flips, we can't actually auto hit him. But we're looking for a 1/3 chance to get the hit. We do not. Does he flip or not? He does not flip. So that's it. We are unhidden. He's on our sheet. We're going to take this guy on his sheet, like that. Just like that. And we're going to then fight these two. So, if he flips, he's a tremendous 6. So we can just play that and be safe. We missed, by the way, so it's a time 4. And we don't really need anything else there. So let's roll all our stuff. Where does this guy go? He stays put. Does he flip over? He does not. So he is going to... We're going to go first because we have because remember, this is round 2. So speed and weapon length are on our side. Speed ties, weapon length is us. We hit him, we kill him, we are done. Down here, let's see what happens to our trusty buddy here. Goes down there. Does he flip? He does. Yes, he does. So the nice thing is, when he flips, this guy undercuts him and kills him. Done. And that's it. We got 9 notoriety there. We also cleared the plague. Spider plague. And that is the Berzerker's first honest to goodness hard point. So that's great. Does he get anything else for clearing the spider plague or not? Let's look. Right? Probably not. Spider plague. 5 gold for every spider they killed. Holy crap. So 10 more bucks. I mean, that almost doesn't even matter at this point. But the plague is cleared. We get a victory point. We end up with 10 bucks. That'll help hire our guy pretty much. And actually, to be honest, I think I'm glad I did not go all the way back to the rogues because I think that this overall has been a better move from a catching up perspective. Now we got the white knight over here. So here's what I think is going to happen. Round one, with no one on our sheet. With no one on our sheet, I think we waltz up to one of these guys. I'm going to ready my weapon with maybe a 5, and then I'm going to hit him there. And if he doesn't flip over, we're going to kill that guy. And that will reduce the problems we're going to have here. 4, so he's going to stay put anyway. And then he flips. But doesn't matter. We hit him for heavy damage and we kill him on round 1. That's going to flip this back over, but this guy is dead. Now, everybody's on our sheet. So we're going to drag. It doesn't really matter what we play, but we're going to drag him to our sheet. We'll leave him on the White Knight's sheet. And again, I don't think it matters what we play in terms of speed. This guy can only do medium damage, which is not going to kill anything. So we're just looking to line up over there. Over here, we have to be at least a little bit more careful. I don't want to lose my armor yet, so I'm going to do that. I'll still take damage to that armor if he happens to line up. So, because we're not going to be faster. Yep, we're just going to do it. So there you go. So let's see where the dragon ends up. First thing. I don't even know if I want a 1 or a 4. 2. So we don't get it. Doesn't really matter. Does he flip? No. So what happens is we fatigue one, which we will. And we miss, and the dragon misses, and that chit flips over to there. And we will figure out what to play in a moment while we go down here and see how the knight fares. 2. So the bat goes here. What happens to the bat? He doesn't flip over. So everybody's going to miss. Actually, this guy doesn't miss. He bangs on this horse like continuously. But the horse sort of laughs at him. He says, "Look, man, Oblivion horse armor, bro." And that's it. Like he cannot, the bat can't do any damage. That's one of the reasons why we got him, is to protect us against things which would otherwise really, really hurt the knight. We did fatigue, but now our weapon is ready to roll, and I, strangely enough, do not even have to play a move. If he flips, I mean, I'll play a move. Here, I'm going to play that move there. If he flips, it doesn't do any damage. If he doesn't flip, we're going to undercut and kill him. So this is fine. We just want to get to that point where we're doing it. And so 2, so he's going to go here. And we're really hoping that he does not flip, because he flips over, he doesn't. So we undercut the dragon, and he is now dead. Our weapon flips over. And everybody's off our sheet right now. Let's see how Bobby the knight fares. Oh, lines up. This combat is now officially over. He doesn't flip. And they're killed in this order. So this is 5, this is 10, this is 9. So that's 24. And we're starting to stack up dead dudes, actually, pretty effectively. Spider Plague is going to be done because of the good work of the Berzerker. The swordsman is asked to locate the altar because he did consult demon. But keep in mind the demon doesn't go away or anything. Like it's still a thing. So we might want to get out of Dodge. Is just saying. That is day 13. Again, pretty eventful day 13. Day 14. Day 14. We got to figure out what we're doing with all these guys here. So the swordsman is going to get out of Dodge. He's not going to stay here. He is going to probably move to the Dark Valley or to the to Borderlands 1 again. So he's going to move to BL1. Done. He can run if he needs to. The elf. What does the elf need to do? The elf needs to do the merchant thing. I don't know that he found the spot. Did he find the spot? He did not find the spot. So let's X hide. Let's search, and we will pretend that we're going to find the spot. So we're looking for that passage first to see if we can't get down to the lair. This is on day 14. The Berzerker really could use to get out of Dodge here. I think I'm going to... do I have any other... I don't need anything else. Could I hire... I suppose I could hire the soldiers for some ungodly amount of money. I don't know what that buys me, actually, at this point. I don't mind, the soldiers are fine, but they're very slow. We need to locate the shrine. We need to slay a dragon. The patrol is dangerous to the soldiers, so hiring them to kill the patrol is not great. Because we don't like the patrol. Patrol's not our buddy. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to move to the Valley 2, and then that's going to leave us on day 15 to be hiring all day. To try to get this rogue still, because I think he's proved himself quite well. The White Knight. I think the White Knight hides, and then moves into the mountain just to see what's in the mountain. I think we owe it to ourselves, and then we have an extra rest phase, so we will do that, and done. I'm hoping for spiders, actually. So it's day 14. We rolled 2 dice on day 14. 2 monster rolls, 2 rows, regenerate, 1 and 5. So dragons and spiders. So a lot of stuff actually is going to re-up. Because we killed a lot of dudes here. Oh, and the statue. So these guys, so this guy goes away. Where the hell did he come from? I don't even know. Oh, this guy comes off the board. I see. These are the 2 plagues, so they're done. These guys come back off the board. Done. Same thing there. Done. So we're good to go. The swordsman is doing what? He is moving into the Borderlands, and nothing's going to appear. So he's just going to make his move, and he is done. the elf and the berserker, and so the elf is hiding. This is going to be quite the mess here. So the elf is hiding, and he does. Now he is going to search 3 times to find his passage. That's a 4. He needs a 3, 2, or a 1. So that's 1 fail, 2 fails, 3 failures. And now the layer pops. And spiders pop. Okay, a lot of shit pops, actually. Let's keep that in mind. So this is gonna pop. This is gonna pop. The elf actually is going to. So the elf knows what's happening, right? So the only thing he's going to avoid is 1 lousy spider. I think we don't even piece with. I don't even think we use the gold magic. I think we're okay. It's all. So the layer pops this guy, the statue, and the spider is there. That's it. That's the elf's day. The elf does not pop the magic because no need. The berserker is going to go here, and he is done. And the white knight is going to hide 2 times, and he moves right up there. Let's see if he's hidden. Twice. He is. So what appears? Dank and Flutter 1. Well, so strangely enough, we're going to get this, and we're going to get that. So these 3 monsters are going to appear. We've actually had quite a few monsters, for sure. And I think the knight is the only one where we have a combat for certain. I think the first thing we do, we're hidden. So we are going to ready our weapon, of course, using, say, this, and then we're going to play it here. First round, we're just going to see if we can't one-off kill the spider. And we do have to at least check, since we can play this on either side. Yeah, so we're going to get a 4/4 attack on that guy. So let's see what happens. The answer is no, not at this time. So he goes down here. Does he flip over or not? He does. That actually makes all the difference. So what's going to happen is we're going to undercut him with a time 3. We hit him for heavy damage, and he is dead. And so we have killed the spider. That is Spider Slayer for the White Knight. Oh, and we did rest, by the way, that guy. And so we have we do have spider innards and a visitor, but that is another point for the knight. So that's pretty awesome for him. And he goes to the Deadpool. And I think that is pretty much everything for. And now that mountain has no value to us, right? Because we have Dragon Slayer instead of Spider Slayer. So let's. That was a long week 2. It was a good week 2. There was a lot of events this week too. Let's check scores. You have to excuse me moving the thing around. The swordsman has 3 points, and the swordsman, because he opted to take Ancient Pact, a spell, and convert, he has a total of 5 points. That's where he's going to sit. He has locate the altar, find the small campfire, and snake charmer. I was hoping to roll a 2 on day 14 to pull a snake onto him, because he could have just popped the snakes, but it wasn't to be. So we are done with him, and we have 5 points. So that's pretty good, because he was sort of hurting. Hurting before. Let's take a look at the elf. The elf has 4 points in cards, 18 prowess. I don't know how that's going to hold up. I think it does hold up. Yeah, I think 18 prowess, because of that big battle, gives him a point. He has 26 gold. I think that holds up. He has 26 gold, so that's a point. And he has now 2 great treasures, which I think puts him in the lead for great treasures. So that is a total of 8 points right now for the elf. So the elf really sort of has pushed ahead here. He's got the treasures, he's got some gold, he's got some prowess, and he's definitely got the cards. The Berzerker scored a single point. He has 2 points in gold, not enough prowess to get, and and 1 great treasure. So his score actually drops a tiny bit to 4. And then the White Knight also having a good showing. He has 6 points, 2 notoriety, 4 cards. He is just behind by a couple points. Those are our scores at the end of week 2. It was a long haul for sure, so I appreciate you sticking it out with me. But I thought that was pretty good stuff so far. I think everyone really did pretty well. We do need to draw 3 cards. We do need to draw 3 cards at the beginning of the week for day 15. We'll do that when we come back. Do I got anything else going on or not? I don't think so. I think we have a little bit to figure out in terms of who's going to do what. I think this cliff has become sort of a mess, but the Berzerker is super happy about this mess. He needs to kill dragons. So I think he's all in. The Paladin, I don't know if he wants to go all the way up the mountain to kill these little dragons. He might, but on the other hand, by the time he gets here, I think these guys are dead, right? So we'll have to figure that out. A little crazy point wise. Well, I mean, here's the thing. So keep in mind one thing. It might seem crazy because obviously the solo games we're scoring, we're trying to get 10 points. One thing is a lot more stuff is on the board in any one of these four hero games. So for instance, the Berzerker might never, right, the elf might never have found the lair ever. Just because, but because other characters walked into it, he finds it. The other thing to keep in mind is that the swordsman would never have scored 2 points in spells. He scores 2 points because he's winning that category. In the solo game, you have to actually get 3 spells to score 2 points. So it's weirdly easier to score some cases. I'm okay with that. I'm thinking, the point is that this is a competitive thing. If someone wants to rob him of those points, they need to go learn a spell, right? They need to specifically get a thing to learn one of the spells. So I think we're okay with that. But yeah, the swordsman would only have scored half a point actually in this case. So I think what to keep in mind is not that the swordsman has 5 points, the elf has 8 points, so he might score 16. It's unlikely because think about it. Half of his points are coming from categories, and he's probably mostly maxed out on most of those. Like, there's no way he's getting more than 1 point in gold. The Berzerker has 150 gold in his pocket. He probably won't get more than a point in prowess. He might lose those points because the Berzerker might go on a rampage and take his point away, and so on. So I think in the multiplayer game, the multi-hero game, what you have to realize is that the points are more fluctuating week to week as the characters jockey for position, and really only those cards are the thing that you are know are going to go up and up and up. So, yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that a great deal. I hope you did too. Give me a like, put a comment. More importantly, I will talk to y'all later. Hopefully, we will maybe we finish this tomorrow. If I can get 2 weeks out the door, I will try to do so. Um, Otherwise, I'll try to post this tonight, and hopefully, you guys will see it. And that's it. I will talk to you all later. Thank you again. And that's it. I'll talk to you. I said this 3 times tomorrow. I hope. I don't know that for sure, by the way. Might talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye. Have a good night.